everyone, and welcome you all to another class on Figma. So here in this class, I'll be teaching you guys about how you can create a composition and how you can use different kind of effects in this particular software. So here I'll be teaching you guys like how you can create a button and afterwards how you can use that in your same project in a different page. And I'll also show you guys how you can save an effect and use different kind of effects for different kind of uh, view. Okay, so let's get started with this class. So now here again I'm in the workspace, and from here I'll be showing you guys component. So for that, first I'll come here, take one circle, and as you can see I do have this circle, and with this component I can actually make buttons. Okay, so I will type here, I will increase this to 26, select this one, I'll delete this, take back again. From here I will increase the size 40. Yes, 40 is fine. And now I'll just type, maybe I need it a little bigger. I'll write play. I can select what I want, bold, Control Shift and this key. So I'll just click on this one till the time it reaches the particular size, and this is fine, bold, select this again, I'll put this one in between the circle, and now I can add any color to this circle as well. Suppose I want to add a red color or maybe a green, I can do this from here. Okay, and now what I can do is, as I do have two components here, I can select both of this, and from here as you can see I do have the option of creating component, and the shortcut key for that is Ctrl plus Alt plus K. So I can click on that or click on this option. So here as you can see, once I have this component, it's being saved. And now let me create another page. Okay, I'll create a new design file, and after creating a new design file, here if I go to the aspect option, here if I come and here if I try to see, okay, if I just explore library, so yes, I did a mistake here. It won't be working in a new file. Okay, so it won't be working in a new file, but this component will show up in the same project. But if I try to create a new project, suppose from here, if I try to create a new design file, I won't have that component, but in the same project in different pages, you'll be able to view that. So let me show you guys. Here I do have this one, and I have created a page number 2, and in page number 2 if I come to the assets, here I do have the local component, and with shift I can actually lower this down, Control Shift, I can basically lower the size of this one, again increase this like that. Okay, so Control Shift, yes, this is fine. So this is the way how I can do this. If I want to decrease the size, I can also decrease the size the way I want. So here I do have this, and suppose I want to decrease it from here, I can do decrease it. Okay, so hope you have understood this class here. And now let's learn about effects, okay? Like how we can create different effects. So for that, again, I'll take another shape from here. Let me take a polygon now. So I have taken a polygon from here. I have selected this. Now what I'll do is I will come here on the effects option, and here you can see the drop shadow option. So from here, I can basically change the shadow. The x-axis is changed. Now the y-axis, here you can see this is how you can do that. Put up different colors. Okay, you can also put up different color from here, and also you can actually choose the depth of the color as well. Okay, so here if I take this or hex, I can also do with all those as well. Okay, so this is one way how you can do that. And in this same one, let me show you guys about the inner shadow. So this is the inner shadow. You can actually, the same way you can see, you can actually change the x and the y axis. So both of these are quite similar. Here you can see the blur effect as well. If you want to change the color, you can change the color from here. So there will be an inner shadow. Before it was outside, but now this one, the shadow is inside my object. Okay, now let's see this third option as the layer blur. Okay, if I want to blur this particular layer, how much I want to blur it, I can actually do it like this. Okay, there you can see the blur effect. Here you can see the blur effect. And again, if I select this one and go to the last option here, which is the background blur. Okay, I can also choose this. Okay, I can do this as well from here. Okay, but let me take an image just to show you guys. So from here, maybe I'll take that same image here, and now I will just keep this image somewhere here. And as I do have this image, instead of this, let me take a rectangle. And now what will happen is, now if I just make a rectangle on top of this, come here, go to the effects option, and I can do is background blur. Well, not this basically. Go to the drop shadow, go to this fill, and just change the opacity to 10. Okay, here you guys can see I do have my image here. Let me move this component somewhere here. And now what you can do is, it does have a frame of its own. Now once I come here, I can basically change the framing, and the color will also change of the image. But this is just happening underneath, and from here I can select this. I'll just put up a little effect. So here I can take different colors as well. Okay, maybe I'll increase this a little bit. And now I hope you guys can see the framing just on my picture. So sometimes it might look good, but depends on yourself what project you're basically doing. So this is one way how we can play with effects here. And I hope you guys have understood. And if I do have 2 or 3 effects here and I don't want to see the effect, I can just click on this one and I won't have my effect shown, this particular one. And if I want to add any effect, I can just click on this. So once I click on this particular setting will be saved there. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood about this particular class. Next class will be the last class of this tutorial, where I'll be teaching you guys how you can export your image from this Figma application. So take care everyone. Hope to see you all in the next class.